I was gonna make a neat introduction where I took off flying down to the area I'm heading to, but having calibration problems. Maybe it needs an update. I probably gotta plug it into my computer, maybe, hopefully. Anyways, I'm going down to the neighboring town about 8 miles away or so, and I've got real-time route on the mind. I'm going to go down to the library route. I was gonna jump off of like the stairs or something when I got there and act like I was landing. If you've watched those videos of mine before, people get a kick out of that, but scratch that. Anyways, I'll see you down there. Okay, so this is the library. I was thinking about jumping off this ledge. That's where I would have landed had the flying machine worked. What I'm gonna do is go through this neighborhood. It's a route that meanders through this whole neighborhood down here. It'll come back up here and I'll end right over here, block over that way. And I used to work from the library a long time ago, selling on eBay. I used to live in this neighborhood, so I used to hit this route frequently. Haven't been here in a long time. The bike trail is right down this hill, and it goes forever north and south. Well, not forever, but it's a huge bike trail. For those of you that remembered my bike trail videos, I'll try to get back to that this spring. I know a lot of people really like that stuff. Make sure we got everything in frame here. Feels pretty good. Okay, let's get to it. This is a Sunday, almost high noon. Oh, it's probably a little afternoon now. My clock keeps resetting because my battery's low. One chair left. They've slowly thrown away all their aluminum chairs. Oh, I think those are different ones actually. Those patio chairs sit in the sun and get wet, and sit in the sun and get wet, and over and over and over and over, and they just start to get rotten. The material. Here's the bike trail. Pretty fancy bike trail. And this place always has tons of cans if you want it. It's non-stop. The dumpster's just packed with stinky beer cans. Look at that. SHIMPO. SHIMPO. Some kind of rolling device of some sorts. Looks like it's manually operated. A big blue wheel turning it. It's got a chain on it. Here it is. The SHIMPO slab roller. It's for rolling out clay for artists, sculpting and stuff. Now this one has a table. I don't have the table. $881. Manufacturer's suggested retail $979. A little bit of research I did here. Looks like the table and the roller are split about 50-50 in cost. So $400, $500. I found another site here, clayking.com. Just got it listed for $764 delivered. Again, that's with the table. They have the same manufacturer suggested retail, $979. And this site has a guarantee down here. It says we beat most competitors' prices. If you find a lower price, email us the URL, and we beat most competitors' prices. So $764 looks to be about the cheapest they're going to find it. And I looked here, and just the wheel. Now this is from a different brand, but it's the same deal. This is from a different brand, $100 just for the big blue wheel. So unfortunately, it's heavy. But even if I sold it on eBay and shipping costs say $100, I could probably still get 1 or 2 bills profit minimum, I would imagine. It's solid. I have a hunch whoever threw that in the garbage dumpster didn't know what it was, because that's a nice piece of change. Whoever paid money for that, I'm pretty sure is not the one who threw it in the garbage, because they would know. I have this handy dandy little YouTube video of this, I think an art professor somewhere on YouTube explaining how to use the SHIMPO slab roller, rolling out some clay. I'll link this up down in the description if you want to check it out. Here she is here, cranking it out. Check it out. There it is. I can't tell what kind of table she has that hooked up to. I'm not sure if it has to be the certain table or not. But anyways, that's that. Not the kind of item I wanted to find at the very beginning of this route. But I'm gonna come back and snatch that up after I'm done and haul it home. It's kind of interesting. Good piece of scrap if that's all it is. Some of those pieces of equipment can be super valuable. I'll look on Google Maps, Google Maps when I get back home, and if they have a picture, how you doing? If they have a picture during the winter when there's no leaves on the trees, I'll put it up right now. I'll show you this route. I was thinking that I could highlight the whole route somehow, but I don't think I can. If anyone knows how to highlight a whole route that you would drive, let me know for future use, please. I appreciate that down in the comment section. That's where I found all those beer cans. Okay, so you really wouldn't be able to use Google Maps for this sort of scavenging, because you would look at that, you wouldn't have any idea what that was. Oh, it's actually up here. If I didn't know it was there, it'd be impossible for me to say what that is. So anyways, I went up here, took a right, and you can see through these trees right here where my cursor's at, right here. Can't see it. That blob right there. That's that dumpster where I found that roller. There's enough trees if it's during the summertime. When Google came through here, you won't be able to see anything. mattress down there. I think it's stuck. Maybe not. What's it? A turntable. Look at that. Usually these will be aluminum. Actual turntable. This is kind of a big chunk of plastic and wood. Found this on the highway. That's just plastic. That's a fakey. That's a fairly recently made turntable. I'm pretty sure. Plastic. I think that's actually like an air freshener. Let's see what this is. It smells really good. Some kind of waxy smell, like a candle. Okay. Looks like some people have been moving out. This is heavily populated by university students through here, so it's possible to be running into some moving out garbage if they graduated after the spring semester, fall semester. Distortion. Boss. DS1. I think it's some kind of musical gear. That might have some value to it, you know what? Big problem with what I do is I could find anything that's ever been made under the sun that fits in a dumpster. So I don't even know how to go to begin testing something like that out, you know? Big problem. So I could put a couple hours into figuring out exactly what that is, and hey, look at that. I know what that is. Take that to the video game store, see what they think about it. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Ah, it's a Yobo, but it's not a genuine product. But anyways, looks nice. I could put a couple hours in to find out what that little piece of gear was, and I could invest money in getting all the stuff I need to test it. You know, I'm just using it for an example. For everything else, you know, buy other stuff, buy cords for it, buy, you know, find whatever I need to test it out, and then find out it doesn't work. So I generally have just started scrapping stuff like that. It'll probably just go right in my scrap pile. Unless I can sell it on eBay. I think that's like one of those little hammock, like a pup tent maybe. I think it hangs between the trees and you sleep in that. Unless it carries enough value where I can just put it on eBay for parts, or you know, parts are not working category. I think it's some kind, oh, it's a distortion thing. I think it's a foot pedal. It's about as far as my knowledge goes. If it has enough value where I can just sell it for parts not working on eBay, I'll do that. I just be done with it. I'm not saying my way is the best way or anyone should do what I do. Everyone kind of finds their own way, things they like to do. I'm just giving out how I've come to do things. That was the big chicken. In the summertime it'll get vines on it. It looks like a big chicken. How you doing? This house here is on Zillow, or was anyways, last time I looked. Looks like they're gonna fix it up. Know who you're dealing with. I didn't want to pull in there. There's an old sewer pipe back there. I don't want to mess with that though. It's a big piece of it. I used to take those. The problem with them is, for one, it's a sewer pipe, so it's had years of nasty toilet flushes down it. And number two, when those pipes sit in the ground, they get radioactive. I don't know if you ever knew that. Some scrap yards won't even take them. They'll hit them with a Geiger counter or Geiger detector or whatever. You never know who you're dealing with. One person could be really cool, and the other person could just lose their mind. So I just like to just kind of skip all confrontation if possible. Look at that. Nice little heavy duty aluminum pot. Someone could probably put this vacuum into use. Probably works, that's why someone said it out there, but that's nice. Look at that. Shoot, you know what? I'm gonna have to have that for myself. I didn't realize what that was. I thought it was a blender for a minute. But that's a big old mug picture. I like that unique stuff. What do you think? Score one for Keep Life. But someone probably could use that pot too, I suppose. But apartment manager could come out here in the next, 5 minutes, let alone the next week, and just throw this right in the garbage. So I'll take that to the scrapyard. Put this controller in there if it fits. It doesn't fit. Padding going, got a piece of glass, protect it as much as possible anyway. Lady used to have a little garden going over here. I think those are a bunch of onions growing. I wonder if those are left over from her or not. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think those were onions. Got to be careful going through here. Haven't been through here for a while. One thing I noticed is if you don't go somewhere for a while, something could be totally different, Like I could try to go take a left right here after this dumpster, and it could be like a brick wall or a barricade or something, something totally changed. All this new construction going on. It's a pooch. Hi, pooch. Careful, pooch. Careful, careful, pooch. Nice fresh cat litter. Scrapola. Gotta be careful on these hilly sections. How I parked the scooter, that is. What do we got here? Oh, scrapola. Okay, so I'm making a real-time video. I really don't want to waste my time with the microwave, but since that one's already cracked open, I'm going to yank this motor out of here real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I don't want to turn the camera off while I'm making a real-time video, so nice little wires and stuff in there. There's a motor here, transformer here. There's a third little transformer. I mean, the scrapyards call them all electrical motors where I live. There's a third one in here, right over here, little guy. I grabbed the wrong screwdriver. I should have grabbed my long screwdriver. Just pry that right off there, but anyways. I used to do this to every one of these I found. Many, many moons ago. With prices being down, it's really not all that advantageous to do this. If you have a scrapyard, you can just take the whole microwave too. You're probably just better off doing that. Scrapyard in this neighborhood doesn't take them with the magnetrons, so I would have to open that up if I wanted to take it to that scrapyard. Where is my handy dandy screwdriver? There it is. Oh, dog. Just grab this one to begin with, and my snips. These wires in here aren't worth a whole lot, but you might as well take them, I guess. There's the guy I was talking about right here. Give him a little pop. Little baby transformer. A little big dog transformer. To crack these shells off the microwave, take a screwdriver, and then there'll be one safety screw. A little deal, I don't know what you call those, some sort of little baby electric motor transformer dealy. But I'm just gonna leave that. Someone else will probably come and get that. Get it out of the trash man's way over here. I could take that if I really wanted to, or needed to, but let's get down the road. What do you think? See what there is to see. Did I just misplace my screwdriver? I did. I taught it to a putty tent. I would have ran off without. You ever notice sometimes when you try to work fast, you actually work slower? I'm trying to go through this quick because I'm making a real-time video, and I'm actually probably doing it slower than if I just did it the way I normally do it. Okay. Let's see. Just cooperate with this. Okay, now I'll leave that. Little electric motor on there. A capacitor. Sometimes these will give you a little buzz. If you hold it right in your hand, it'll give you a little slight shock. Had that happen just a couple times. That's nothing powerful. Okay. Not exactly what I want to do on a real-time video. What I do is I put two fingers right here where it's nice and smooth, where you won't get poked or anything. I just yank that sucker out of there like so. It takes quite a bit of effort. Some are tighter than others. That one was in there tight enough to where I bent that whole metal rod. Getting it out. Now we are cooking. I'll frequently get the comments about CRT TVs, kind of like that microwave. People will say, you know, open that up, crack it open, and get the good stuff out of it. If I were to open up every CRT TV and every microwave that I find in these videos, it would just be mind-numbing to the viewers. I would have had to have done it thousands of times already. So I'm on the fringe of the campus right now. The campus pretty much starts here. So I don't really want to go in there. They don't particularly like it. So this is as far as I will go. Technically, this is a campus. Oh, did you see that? I hope I got that on camera. Super squirrel. Yeah, oh, look, there's another one. What you doing, boy? They're in here eating Chick-fil-A. In here grubbing. That's a lot of Chick-fil-A. Look at that. I'll just skim past the campus right there. Be done with that. Lots of universities and colleges won't like scavengers around, because when the students move out, the big move out time on campus, there was a big problem with people coming harassing the students and their families for their belongings while they're moving in and out, taking stuff. And that's totally understandable. So be careful when you're on campus. There's enough off-campus apartments and stuff, off-campus housing, that you don't even have to think about going on campus, like up to the dormitories and stuff. Just totally avoid that. Christmas tree in that box. Scrap yards will take artificial Christmas trees, well, at least the ones around here. They're not worth very much. Unless, of course, it's one of those real expensive pre-lit ones and you were to resell it. But as far as scrap value, a Christmas tree is just a giant piece of tin. Doesn't weigh a whole lot. Lots of pizza boxes around here. Three-wheel scooter, walking her dog. Looks like a car went through here. Check this out. Look at that. Oh, well, I hope a car didn't go down there. Something big hit that fence though. I bet a car went through there. No, this fence has been here a while. I don't know. Somebody yanked it down. Library's there. This is where it officially ends, but there's another little bit right here I'm gonna go through. Fire station action. next dumpster is really interesting. Let's see if these have been picked up or not. No. See how it's got a video surveillance sign on here? I think it gets a lot of illegal dumping because it's sitting out in this parking lot. I've found all kinds of different kind of odd stuff in here. This is one of the better places as far as the amount of stuff I've got out of here. It's just all a bunch of junk right now. I found an electric motor in there once. It was so heavy I couldn't even lift it up off the ground more than about a foot. I tried, couldn't do it. I think it was an elevator. I think it was out of an elevator, maybe. Elevator motor. Otis United Technologies. I think they might do elevators. Could be wrong about that. That's the problem with making videos that you publish right away. If you say something that isn't accurate, you know, if you say something that's not accurate during just a normal conversation face to face, someone can say, hey, you know, no, that's not right, it's this or that, and you go, oh really, okay, cool. Thanks for telling me that. So it's like 5 or 10 seconds, but when you put it on video and publish it to people, you can't, you know, it's a one-sided conversation, you know, where I say this and this and publish it, and then later on someone else comments back at it, and it's just, but you can't change it, you know. Look at that, neat little chair. Oh shoot, it's broken. Okay, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Swing back and get that big piece of scrap metal at the very beginning, and could take that chair, but it's not worth much. Someone will probably repurpose that thing one way or the other. I sure hope you enjoyed the show. I didn't find a whole lot, but I'll see how much that little musical device is worth, and I'll take that controller to the game shop, and a little glass mug for myself. But anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Check this out. Just found this. It's a little telescope made to look like a pen. What do you think about that? Okay, now the video's over. Are you still watching this video? Video's over. What are you doing? It does appear functional, whatever it is. Video's over.